Hey everybody, what's up? Time to talk about another new and interesting wine, and this one you may be familiar with. We're going to talk about Garnacha today, and this is probably better known by its French name, Grenache, but the actual grape originates in the northern part of Spain where it's called Garnacha.
So why is it known more as Grenache then?
It's used to greater effect and it's more popular in the French version. How Grenache and Garnacha are the same grape but have two different names, how they move between two countries. The story is that religious pilgrims took the grapes between countries. Up in the far northwest of Spain, there's a small town called Santiago de Compostela, and it's a famous pilgrimage destination. Every year, these religious pilgrims travel through Portugal, through Spain, and through France to see the burial site of the Apostle St. James. In the ancient times, the pilgrims probably took some vine clippings back with them to France, where it became Grenache. As I was saying, you don't normally see Grenache or Garnacha on its own. It's most often used in blends. It's famous for being in Rioja wine, and it's also in Châteauneuf-du-Pape. In fact, I was just shooting another video, and I have another Grenache here. Grenache is really kind of like taken off in the United States, especially in California, closer to the warmer regions in the Central Coast. So this one here is from Paso, Robles. So we should talk about what Garnacha smells and tastes like. It's got a really strong kind of like candied strawberry or candied red cherry nose and flavor. Justin and I shot a video last week, and we were talking about Luden's cough drops and fruit roll-ups. Yep, there it is. There's the fruit roll-ups. Wow. Just makes you feel like a kid. It's just like drinking juice. The tannins are usually not very strong in Grenache or Garnacha. There's a little purple fruit in there too, maybe some blackberries and blueberries.
So with the lesser tannins though, does that help or hinder as far as like, I don't know, food pairings?
It's higher in alcohol, so I don't want to call it light red wine, but when you have a wine that's less tannic, you don't need to go with like heavier foods or heavy proteins. Because this comes from the northern part of Spain and Rioja, first thing that comes to mind for me would be paella. And the key there that pairs up with the flavors in the wine would be the saffron that they use. And hey, since we're talking about pilgrims, as we're shooting this video, Thanksgiving is less than a week away at this point. This would be the perfect wine for the holidays. We were talking about how this has sort of like a nice linear flavor profile. There's cherries, there's berries, there's tart cranberry in there. These are all the things that you're going to find on the holiday table anyway, so it's a no-brainer when it comes to pairing it with the food.
I'm tasting it with stuffing.
Right? Especially with like some sage in it. I'm even thinking brie. You know how people serve brie warm, like as an appetizer with like berries. Pricing for a good Grenache or Garnacha is typically pretty reasonable too. For these two here from Spain, I think I dropped about $15 to $20 for those. Then when you get into the more boutique stuff, like this one here from California, that is when the price starts to go up a little bit. I think this one here is probably like a $40 bottle. All right, so it's getting dark and cold out here, and it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think that's our sign to wrap up here. Get yourself some Garnacha or Grenache, and if you taste it and you like it, let me know in the comments section below this video. Take care of yourselves. Have a happy and healthy holiday season. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you for the next new and interesting wine. Cheers, everybody.